talk about all kinds of things that bring me great joy. And I'm also going to start sharing with you Grandma Fanny's diary. Those of you who have watched my videos for many years know all about this. But there's a lot of you that are new, so we're going to talk a little bit about this. And also, I'm going to share with you a couple books that I love and what they're going to mean to all of you coming this spring. Let me go ahead and get our first cup of tea for the morning. Tea really does calm you down, and it just, I don't know, it just gives you that really good peaceful feeling. Maybe it's since I'm getting older, but tea is really nice. I still have not got used to drinking really hot liquids. I never did before in my life, so I usually have to let it sit quite a while. But we have our tea ready, and we are going to be working on showing you what is something really special of Tasha Tudor. Now, most of you know who Tasha Tudor is, but some of you probably never heard of her. Tasha Tudor grew up in a home that was absolutely gorgeous. So she has been gone now for quite a few years. She died in her older age, but she was an illustrator. She wrote books, and she lived off-grid. Now, you have got to do some Googling searching for her because she's absolutely amazing. So she is one of the people that have really inspired me the most. And this is her cookbook. Now, she has cookbooks, mostly children's books. In fact, she sold her first books in order to buy a little farm for her family. But these are the cookbooks. I absolutely love them. And you're going to be seeing lots of recipes in them. But this year, my love of gardening is just really blossoming even more. And my love of heritage gardening. So this is heritage gardening. All of the old seeds and all of the old gardens from years gone by. So we are going to really work in these books this year. I know not everybody is interested in gardening and books like that, but I think I'm going to make my videos so entertaining that you're absolutely going to love them. So this one I bought for myself for my birthday, and this one. So I got both these books for my birthday. And then here's Tasha Tudor. So this is a picture of her. She lived to be a fine old age without running water, without any electricity. Oh, I just love her. So why I'm so excited is about 2 years ago, I think, she has a son, and I think she has a daughter as well. They started collecting her seeds from her garden and selling them. Now, I shared that in my community post that if you want the seeds, you have to order them almost that day because they go out really quick. And of course, I was waiting because I was notified way ahead of time when they were going to be public. They are not cheap, they're extremely expensive, but my garden is Tasha Tudor's garden, and I'm saving my own seeds from her flowers. So I wanted to show you this. So with the money that our daughter gave me, I bought the seeds. Now this one is just the first batch of them. And I got the lettuce poppy, it's flowers. So she was known for her flowers. And the bellflower the taping of this video is still for sale. And then the columbine, which you know I have them growing. So I'm so happy for them because I'm making my own Tasha Tudor book. And this is her garden book. And I'm going to produce my own book for myself. And then eventually someday, I really would like to get into selling books as well. We're going to take it one step at a time. There's a new goal on my channels, a new fresh air of just so much excitement for me because I really love this life. And I want to share it more with you. So these are her seeds. If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Henry Thoreau. You guys know who I mean. Beautiful. I'm still learning to pronounce my words better. but that is absolutely amazing. Yes, if one advances confidently, be confident in what you do, in the direction of your dreams, and endeavors to live the life which he has inspired. That's me. He will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. There you go. I am claiming that from today. Thought I would share with you Grandma Fanny's diary. Those of you who are new to my channel, I am very, very blessed to have a lot of old diaries. So the oldest diary I have would have been from my husband's great-grandfather. Great-grandfather, yes, great-grandfather, and that was in the 1800s. And it's just a small diary where he only did it for 1 year. I'm going to be sharing that and a photo of him. And then we have our beloved Grandma Fanny, and her diary was from 1942 to 1944. And today she writes in her diary, Marion went to school today. We were out at Michael's for the afternoon. Eventually, you're going to know the characters in her diary. So Marion was my husband's mother, and she was the only child of Fanny. And Michael is Fanny's brother. And Michael is Fanny's husband's brother, so been her brother-in-law. She talks a lot about canning and cooking and freezing. In those days, they didn't have their own freezers. They rented a locker in town. A locker was a place where it was a big freezer with little compartments, and you could rent it for a monthly fee. It was absolutely amazing. But mostly she talks about church and visiting her friends and her family. Her diary is in very bad shape because it's very old, but we are going to be showcasing her diary too. Also, my father wrote a diary from 1977 to 1981, and I will be showcasing that. My videos are going to be bringing back all of my family. They're all going to come back to life in my diaries, not just once a week, but daily. And I couldn't be happier. So I hope you enjoyed spending a little day with me and just learning all the things that I'm working on. And maybe you want to follow my footsteps, and maybe you want to work on some of the projects as well. That would be so much fun.